King James.
Mama ko sebru agwaptal Maria.
Owetuli meseni kenke monso.
Ekene Maria jitel na Christ sebanyeli.
Okay, guys, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Please like, subscribe, and share. The subscribe button is right here. Thank you.
Naju odibo wanyi ko sebru wa. Ekene Maria jitel na Gracia o sebru anonyeli. Idengos next Boronine, others in God's forgive Jesu. Maria, Egypt na Gracia, Osebru anonyeli, Edengos next Boronine, others in God's forgive Jesu.
Maria Gasa, Nenke Chubu, Yabala Ibandinja, Kita Amanoa, Amen.
Yabalanya, your own Nenke Chukujaso, Ayo, Ana Yogi Ochuku, Kirin Brasa, Limogai. Carbonian Jabutelusama, where Mali will have no Christian Mali, Sister Fia Nubia, where Batano still unbeaten on we are, still a Christy Divinity. Amen. Otito the Rena, Nawan, Namonso, Otito the Rena, Nawan, Namonso, Otito the Rena, Nawan, Namonso, Kabulo Bindini Nequerano Galaga, Kabulo Bifaz Rican and Dokwa.
Amen.
Onye nwanyị nọnyere ụlọ Chineke dike niile gọzie ụlọ nna na nwa na mmụọ nsọ. Ekele abịala site na nkwado ndị Lord Bible Tea and Beverages Limited Road. Ndị na-alụpụta Lord Bible Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Nwotu Mmadụka Close, Muru Road, 081-49-82-82-54. Everyone at the FM, 24 hours of information, education, entertainment programs, can't stop, won't stop. Everyone at the 103.5 FM. Listen to news updates from everyone at the 103.5 FM immediately after entering 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Everyone at the FM breaks the news with actualities.
And believe that people are hoping for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GFM.
The 9th day of February 2024, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifan Shuku Ekezie is my name. The headlines. Government accused of destroying newspapers, sacking vendors in Anambra. INEC releases details of polling units for Taraba, Enugu supplementary election. Sealed PDP secretariat belongs to Abia government, judicial panel. Anambra ends 14-year-old dispute with group over defunct water corporation orders. Oti flags off construction of 67 kilometers Umuahia, Uzakoli, Ohofia Road. Putin, in rare U.S. interview, says Russia has no interest in wider war. Now, details. Government accused of destroying newspapers, sacking vendors in Anambra. There is tension in Anambra State following the alleged destruction of newspapers and sacking of vendors on the streets by Oka Capital Territory Development Authority. The agency has been packing and destroying goods of widows and the less privileged since last December. The development has forced the vendors to down tools, planning for protests any moment from now. one of their leaders, who preferred anonymity, told the newsmen yesterday in Oka that they were planning to send a petition to Governor Chukwuma Soludo. The situation has increased tension in the state as newspapers are not being sold in Anambra State. The tables of the vendors were destroyed, while their umbrellas were burnt by the agents of the government. The development has attracted the attention of the House of Assembly, who has urged Governor Soludo to direct the Special Advisor on Trade and Market and the Managing Director, ACTDA, to begin the construction of affordable local mini markets in Oka metropolis. This, according to the lawmakers, was to control street trading and its effect on Oka. INEC releases details of polling units for Taraba's Enugu supplementary election. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has released the details of 33 polling units of PUs, where the supplementary election will be held in Taraba and Enugu State on February 14. The INEC National Commissioner and Chairman Information and Voter Education Committee, Mr. Sam Onumekun, released the details on Thursday in Abuja. He said the supplementary election will be held in 24 polling units in Taraba and 8 in Enugu State. According to him, the election will also take place in 3 local government areas that make up the Jalingo, Yoru, Zing, Federal Constituency of Taraba State. Olumenku said, as declared by the returning officer, there are 15 polling units in Jalingo, 7 in Yoru, and 2 in Zing, where supplementary elections will be held, making a total of 24 polling units for the constituency. The full list and delimitation details of the polling units, including number of registered voters and permanent voters cards collected, have been uploaded to the Commission's website and social media platforms. In the case of Enugu South 1 State Constituency, where the election will also be held on Wednesday, February 14th, the names and delimitation details of the 8 polling units remain unchanged. He urged the political parties, candidates, supporters, and agents to maintain the peace during the poll. Say the PDP Secretariat belongs to Abia government judicial panel. The chairman of the Abia State Judicial Panel of Inquiry on the Recovery of Government Property and Funds, Justice Florence Duroha Igwe, retired, has ordered the temporary sealing of plot 43 Fimbas Road, Umuahia, pending the conclusion of the investigation on the structure. The structure was on Wednesday sealed by personnel believed to be from Umuahia Capital Development Authority, UCDA. Duroha Igwe, who gave the order on Wednesday during the judicial panel sitting, explained that the panel observed that the structure housing PDP Secretariat belongs to the Abia State government. She therefore directed the senior lead counsel to the panel, HN Duroha, to serve notice on the Abia State chairman of PDP, Allwell Asiforo Okere, and the immediate past Commissioner for Lands, Chidi Onwuchuruba, to appear before the panel on February 16 to give more details on the PDP structure. Anambra ends a 14-year-old dispute with group over defunct water corporation orders. After a long legal battle, Anambra State government and the Amalgamated Union of Public Corporations, Civil Service, Technical and Recreational Service employees have reached an out-of-court settlement over the dissolution of the Anambra State Water Corporation. The settlement agreement was signed on Thursday by both parties at the conference hall of the Anambra State Head of Service, Oka. The HOS, Theodora Igwegwe, expressed gratitude to Governor Chukwuma Soludo for resolving the matter amicably and praised the out-of-court committee and the AUPCTRE leaders for their cooperation and understanding. The Commissioner for Power and Water Resources, Julius Chukwuemeka, reiterated the governor's commitment to restoring water supply in the state and said that the settlement was a necessary step to addressing the challenges in the water sector. He said that the settlement saved the state 1.3 billion naira and offered a chance for the former staff of the Water Corporation to be re-employed after a screening process. The managing director and executive officer of Anambra State Urban Water Assets Holdings Corporation, Ejiofor Ikubi, reiterated that the state government's commitment to getting potable and clean water running in the state again. OT flags off construction of 67-kilometer Umuahia Ozoakoli Ohofia Road. Governor Alex Oti of Abia State has flagged off the reconstruction of 67-kilometer Umuahia Ozoakoli to waste time as that informed the choice of 3 contractors, Greenberg, Foretex, and CCECC, to undertake the job simultaneously. The Abia governor disclosed that he wanted the project to be completed as quickly as possible and would be delivered to specification within record time. Oti said it was his desire that Abia people moved on motorable roads and to be able to easily evacuate their farm produce. He called on the well-to-do Abians who reside outside the state to begin to visit their communities more frequently as a way of stimulating the local economy. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Putin, in rare US interview, says Russia has no interest in wider war. Russia President Vladimir Putin said in an interview that aired on Thursday that Russia will fight for its interests to the end, but has no interest in expanding its wars in Ukraine to other countries such as Poland and Latvia. In his first interview with an American journalist since before Russia's invasion of Ukraine nearly 2 years ago, Putin said Western leaders had come to realize it was impossible inflicting a strategic defeat on Russia, and we are wondering what to do next. We are ready for this dialogue, he said. Putin also said he believed it was possible to reach an agreement to free U.S. journalist Evan Jakovich of the Wall Street Journal, who has been detained in Russia for nearly a year and is awaiting trial on spying charges. Putin made the comments in a more than 2-hour interview with conservative talk show host Tucker Carlson that was conducted in Moscow on Tuesday and aired on tuckercarlson.com. Asked if he could imagine a scenario in which he would send the Russian troops to Poland, a NATO member, Putin replied, only in one case, if Poland attacks Russia. Why? Because we have no interest in Poland, Latvia, or anywhere else. Why would we do that? We simply don't have any interest, he stated. This is where we draw the curtain on news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Government accused of destroying newspaper, sacking vendors in Anambra. INEC releases details of polling units for Taraba, Enugu supplementary election. Say the PDP secretary belongs to Abia government. Judicial panel. Anambra ends a 14-year-old dispute with group over defunct water corporation. Others. OT flags off construction of 67 kilometers Umuahia, Uzakoli, Ohofia Road. Putin, in rare US interview, says Russia has no interest in wider war. Here is a public service announcement about a missing person. If Chupu success, if Nanya is 17 years old, she is chocolate in complexion, about 5 feet tall, a female, residing at number 30 Ata Road, Mpo. She hails from Ezinifite, Mbise, Imo State. She was last seen on Monday, 5th February 2024 at Chief Bean Street, Summerhill, Mpo. She was also last seen wearing ash skirt and white top design with pineapple image. If you have any information on this person, please contact 08032714295 or 08061316983. Or you come to Ebon at the 103.5 FM Ogidi or the nearest police station. You just listen to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifanshuku Ekeze. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
Listen to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus, 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks the news with actualities.
And believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
nwanne m ndị oyibo si home is where the heart is. I will be as an Igbo, where she one before Monday, one aga kindness. One every time Patala Nambara can nolo, one Obimanako, resident, Leofino, Gide, Bugramo, one they cannot disappoint. Batana residency, full of rooms and suites, luxuriously furnished. One residency hotel where a restaurant on a bay bata they are served local and intercontinental foods and beverages this Idoaro. One neighbor is on a bar where you are served with drinks, wines and spirits brewed in different parts of the world. In the midst of everything, security is 24/7. Residency Hotel, Leofino Gidi, Dinner Kilometer 13, Old Enugu Onitsha Express Road. It was Ibuku, Ibuku. Call them on 081 40 512. Residency Hotel, Leofino Gidi, Ebano, and Ever.
Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebonade 103.5 FM with Martin Ifan Shuku Ikisi every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebonade 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/gistfm every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Pick a date.
Mgbe afọ m bụ Nnụka Josephine Ujunwa, abụ m Adaobibi 2024. Ana m asị ka unu na-ege ebe ọ na 103.5 FM Ogidi.
Okay, guys, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share, right?